Hey guys, Tab here, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new, thank you so much for stopping by to hang out with me on today. So happy Sunday, guys. I hope that you all are doing well. I am not coming on camera today because I'm not dressed to. I'm getting ready to go outside and cut grass and to work in my garden a little bit. So I'm not presentable today. So this will be a faceless video, you guys. But I know it's been a minute since I did my last video, and I wanted to just go ahead and give you guys an update on the herbs that I harvested a few weeks ago. I hung them in a cool, dry place to dry, and now I think they are ready for me to put into my glass containers and to store away. So I wanted to go ahead and share that with you guys. These are some herbs that I had harvested from last year's garden. I have some dill here in these glass containers that I ordered from Amazon, as well as basil that I have left over. And so those are two of the things that I'm going to be adding to these two containers. And I also have some purple basil and some sage. I don't have the glass containers for those just yet, but I am going to go ahead and crush those up and put those into clear containers like this. I have the glass containers in my cart on Amazon, and after this video, I'm going to go ahead and get those ordered. I should have done that a couple of weeks ago, but I didn't get around to it. So also, while I'm at it, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys these peppers that I have left over from last year's garden. They are still fresh, you guys. I will have these containers linked in the description box below in case you were interested in ordering these. These wooden lids here are very tight on these, and I like it because it has the little wooden spoons with it. So, but these are really fresh. I did not grow these in my garden. These are store-bought lemons, but this is what they look like, you guys, and they are still fresh. Also underneath there are some dehydrated pineapple that they are still fresh. They are really good. I recently tasted one of each of these, and they are still fresh. So these are some great glass containers that you can use, to add to your pantry if you want to store your fresh herbs and things from your garden. I'm going to go ahead and grab my little Dollar Tree tray here, and I'm going to set this here. And so I have my herbs, guys, hanging on this basket of my red potatoes here. And so I went ahead and stored these in the same place where I have my potatoes being stored. And I just went ahead and kind of got a little creative and took some yarn that I got from Dollar Tree and hung them on this basket. And I just stored them in a cool, dry place, and all of them are dry with the exception of these right here, because I just harvested this sage and purple basil sometime this week, and so these aren't ready yet. So I'm gonna leave these hanging on, but I'm gonna grab some scissors and I'm gonna go ahead and cut these off and lay these on the tray, and then I'm just gonna take my hands and crush them up into the jars. Okay, all right. So I'm going to spin this around. I'll go ahead and start with my dill first. So this is the dill, guys. And when the herbs dry, if you don't have like a huge amount, they do dry down to almost nothing. But I'm, just really glad with what I got. I'm satisfied with what I got. I'd rather have something than nothing. So I'm gonna take the string off of this, and I'm just gonna lay it here on the tray. I'm gonna spin this around, and this is some basil. Both of these actually are basil. So we're gonna cut all of these off. When I did the video on harvesting and also drying these herbs, I did tell you guys to make sure that when you put your yarn or whatever it is that you're using to tie these together, make sure you tie it tight, because once they start to dry, they could shrivel up a little bit, and then all of your herbs could fall off. So as you can see, this is still really secure around the stems of the basil. So I have to cut that off as well, guys. All right, so now all of the dried basil and dill, I've already cut that off and put it into my little tray here. And so this one, again, I'm going to leave on because these are still a little damp. So I'm going to place these back into my cool, dry place so that way these can continue to dry. I do have more sage, more purple basil, a little bit of dill, and I'm going to redo some basil, regular sweet basil, because the ones that I have out there, the heat has gotten to it, and I'm just gonna go ahead and let those go to seed so I can save those. Next, I have my sage and purple basil. Okay, y'all. So this is what it looks like. Okay, guys, so I went ahead and put my herbs into the oven on 195 for about 5 to 6 minutes because they wasn't as crisp as I wanted them to be, but I think I got it now. So, and before I got a dehydrator, this is how I was drying my herbs from the garden in the oven. And so, and even now, I will still do it if I needed to, because using a dehydrator can take quite a bit of time to dry your herbs. So this is what I did. So I think I got it to where I want them to be now. So I'm going to go ahead and start crushing these up and get these poured over into my jar. I'm going to go through and get the rest of the basil off of here. I just didn't want to put too many stems in here. And so what I'm going to do is just finish crushing this up and go ahead and get this poured over into my jar. And there you have it. And like I said, when they dry and you crush them, it's really not that much. So now I'm going to move on to my dill. So I am out of parchment paper, but so I'll just have to add that to the list of things that I need to get. Oh, guys, and this smells so good. Really good. All right, and there it is. Okay, ladies and gents, so I'm going to go ahead off camera and do my purple basil and my sage and get those put into some plastic containers until I get my jar. So if you're new to the channel and you like what you saw and you want to see more, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and come and hang out with me on my next video or short. And also give your girl a thumbs up so YouTube can push this video out into the algorithm. I pray that you guys have a blessed remainder of your Sunday. Have a blessed week on next week. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, y'all.